Please do subscribe and tap on the bell icon for new notifications.
Welcome back to Srishna and me. Today what I am going to show you is this single kurti you can wear it as multi-purpose. Either you can wear it with Jardosi dupatta or long overcoat or with the hip belt or with short overcoat. Already I have shared stitching videos of hip belt and short overcoat. Links are given in the description. This is the mom's outfit. Already has shared video of daughter dress. Link has been given in the description. Now let's go in detail how to stitch this kurti. To stitch this kurti I have taken 2.5 meters main fabric and 2.5 meters lining. These are the kurti measurements. Firstly I have folded the fabric with one fold with 2 layers. Again I folded, now it is with 2 folds with 4 layers. First I will trim bodice. Here bodice length is 15 inches. Here I am taking 16 inches, 1 inch for seam allowance. Now for the bottom part I am taking fabric width wise. Here total length of my kurti is 45 inches. 15 inches I have taken for bodice. Rest 30 inches I am taking as bottom part. Here I am taking 32 inches, 2 inches for seam allowance. Width wise I am taking here 40 inches. Now I will trim lining for bodice. Firstly, I will fold lining with 2 folds with 4 layers like this. From the closed side, I will mark neck width as 3 inches, shoulder as 3.5 inches, armhole as 7 inches. Now I will connect these 2 points. Here chest round is 36 inches which is divided by 4, 9 inches. To this 9 inches, I am adding extra 2 inches for seam allowance. So total I am taking chest as 11 inches. Here length of bodice is 15 inches. Here I am taking 16 inches, 1 inch for seam allowance. Here waist round is 32 inches which is divided by 4, 8 inches. To this 8 inches I am taking extra 2 inches for seam allowance and also I am adding 1 inch for tucks. So total I am taking waist as 11 inches. Now I will connect these 2 points from chest to waist. To draw armhole curve, first I will give markings at 1 inch and 3/4 inch inwards like this and I will draw armhole curve using French curve. Now I will trim on these marked lines and also I will transform the same to the main fabric. In this way bodice drafting and cutting is completed. Now we will see hand. First I will trim lining. Here hands length is 9 inches. I am taking here as 10 inches, 1 inch for seam allowance. Here I will start marking the side. From the top towards down I will mark it 3 inches and I will draw a line like this. Width wise here fabric should be 9.5 inches. Here it is less, so extra fabric I am going to attach. Now from this corner to this point I will draw a line. Now from this point towards inwards I will mark 2 inches. Now from this corner to this point I will measure the length. Here it is coming 8 inches. To this 8 inches I am taking midpoint as 4 inches. Finally I will connect these points like this. Now I will trim only back panel of the armhole. Later I will trim front side once after attaching this extra fabric. Now the same thing I will transform to the main fabric. Now hands drafting and cutting is completed. Now we will see bodice stitching. First I will attach bodice lining and main fabric by placing one on another like this and giving stitch around the neckline, armhole and sides. To stitch neckline, here I have taken for both front and back panels neck width as 6 inches and neck deep as 6 inches. Now this canvas paper with lining, I will place it on this main fabric like this and I will give stitch on this marked line. Here make sure that the both fabric centers should be one on another. After giving stitch, I trimmed extras and turned canvas to the back side and gave top stitch. After giving stitch, this is how it looks. Now I will stitch tucks to this front and back panel of the bodice. To stitch tucks, first I will take the front panel of the bodice and I will fold it like this. From the bottom towards upside, I will mark it 4.5 inches. Width wise I will mark it 1/2 inch and I will connect these 2 points. Now it will form like a triangle. Now on this marker line I will give stitch. In the same way I will do it to the other side also. In the same way I will do it to the back panel also. In this way, after stretching tucks, now I will attach shoulders by placing both the front and back panel of the bodies one on another like this and giving stitch here. To stitch hands first, I will place lining and main fabric both like this. Here both the right side of the fabrics are inside and I will give stitch here. After giving stitch, now I will turn this fabric towards to the right side so that the right side part will be visible. And I will give top stitch here. After giving top stitch, this is how the both hands looks. Now I will give front shape to these hands. To give shape, first I will place both these hands one on another like this. Here the right side of the fabrics are inside. In this way, after giving shape, I will trim on this marker line. Now I will attach these hands to the bodies around the armhole. After attaching, this is how it looks. Now body stitching is completed. We will see bottom part. To stitch bottom part, first I will attach main fabric and lining. Once after attaching, now I will attach this bottom part to these bodies with small pleats like this. In this way, after attaching bodies to the bottom part, now I will attach sides with 2 inch seam allowance. Once it comes to the hip part, here make sure that both the linings and main fabric should attach separately like this. I hope sharing this idea may really useful for you. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.